forecast?
Ja.
Of is het in scène gezet? En die aanrijding? En al die straatinterviews?
He states also, as you can see.
Wat denk ik te zien?
And now we get reflections in reflections in reflections.
Is onze droom echt,
And it's difficult, but
terwijl
possible
we
to look at him all the time. You see, now he's going inside the room.
He's going
This
to
is-
have a beer or what?
Yeah, no, well, he's going to the toilet in a way, but the beer is on the other side of the room. But this is like looking at yourself in a way all the time, you see? And the story is about Buddhism in a way, and the Buddhists say there is a way of looking at yourself. When you think of thought, you can say, there's thinking, there's an activity inside my head, and it's called thinking. And not identifying with the thought itself, not stepping in the thought and thinking, oh yeah, I'm ugly, or I'm ill, or I'm happy, or whatever, but just notice the activity. And that's the same thing here. It's very difficult to stay in this outside view, not getting into the picture, but just looking at the reflections.
So this telephone reminds us of the very first scene with Rick de Leeuw.
Yeah, again, yeah. And it's a thing that cannot be done. It's ringing on the house of this Peter who is passing. This is the man passing from the old couple, and now he's passing.
Stel je voor.
You see, no, he's not passing. He's passing later on.
Komt de gedachte op. Nu.
Yeah, he's passing. So we have 3 layers:
Die tekom.
the picture on the screen, the old couple, and
Komt
himself.
een nieuwe gedachte. Nu.
And your voice on the soundtrack explaining it all.
Staat ook
Ja.
even. Gaat ook
And we are reflecting on it now.
Yeah, we can continue. We can reflect on our discussion about the film also
Die gedachtes
again.
kun je voorstellen.
And it's all meant to get you confused, to get you realizing where am I actually, in which layer am I involved in. And
Die lege vlakte.
this helps you getting backwards and stepping backwards and realizing, oh yeah, I'm looking at this man in his room.
Wat gebeurt er? Er komt nu bijvoorbeeld een gedachte in je op die zegt... Oké, als jij het zegt... Ik ben dus kennelijk simpelweg zo'n vlakte zonder bouwwerk.
So the stretch of sand has been seen before.
Yeah,
I will come back in the last scene.
yeah,
Die vlakte niet meer leeg.
Here's this phone again.
yeah,
That
Dus we kunnen
just
nooit
rang.
denken wat
Yeah.
we zijn.
and he already saw the gold-colored car on the stretch of sand, which was another forebode of what will come in the end.
Zien dat gedachten
And
verschijnen.
well, there's nothing more to say here, in fact, because it's all explained in the voice-over.
Is it actually useful to explain this film?
En welk beeld verschijnt het vaak?
Well, some
Shouldn't we
things.
keep silent?
Well, it speaks for itself, of course. It should. I mean, it doesn't need our comments anymore. But
Dat is eigenlijk de hele
still, I have this